When and by whom were the Akatsuki members defeated? In this article, we will discuss the causes of death for the Akatsuki members featured in Naruto. Zetsu is an irregular existence, so we will exclude him this time. Please note that we will introduce them in the order in which they were defeated. Number 1, Sasori. The first to be defeated was Sasori. Oh, it's not Haiden. In the timeline, Sasori is the first one. To give you the conclusion, he was defeated by Sakura and Granny Chiyo, who infiltrated the hideout to retrieve Gaara. It was a battle where Sasori seemed to have the upper hand, cornering his opponents by using 100 puppets. However, when he saw the puppets of his parents, controlled by Chiyo, he hesitated for a moment, making a crucial mistake. Sakura and Chiyo seized the opportunity and launched a fierce attack on him. In the end, Sasori was killed when his only weak point, the core in his left chest, was pierced. What remains in memory is his self-mocking remark at the end, calling himself a human who couldn't become a puppet. It's a shame that Sasori, who was quite strong and probably at a mid-tier level in the Akatsuki, was defeated by these two. Well, Granny Chiyo was a meta character after all. Number 2, Haiden. The second one to be defeated was Haiden. Here comes the weakest candidate of the Akatsuki. Haiden, who had conducted numerous human experiments in the name of Jashinism, obtained an immortal body. Because of this, he doesn't die, even if his heart is pierced or his head is chopped off, making him a cheat-like character. In the story, this takes place after the sealing of the Two Tails when Haiden encounters the reorganized Team 10. Due to Shikamaru's shadow imitation technique, he is separated from Kakuzu, with whom he was fighting in cooperation. He attempted to defeat Shikamaru with his cursed seal of deathblood technique, but failed. In the end, Haiden falls for Shikamaru's strategy, gets blown to pieces, and ends up buried alive in a hole. But wouldn't he not die since he's immortal? Although it was believed that he didn't need any sustenance. Naruto's creator, Kishimoto, clarified in a fanbook. Without nutrition, he would indeed die, and he should be rotting by now. If Kishimoto-sensei says so, then he must no longer be alive. Number 3, Kakuzu. The third character to be defeated was Kakuzu. The Haiden and Kakuzu duo had an early exit, indeed. Kakuzu, with his Earth Grudge Fear ability, extracts the hearts of stronger ninja while they're still alive. He then summons 4 masked creatures residing in his back, and controls them as if they were his own clones. Because of this, he has a total of 5 hearts. And as long as one of them remains, he can replenish other ones. Kakuzu's unique trait is that he won't die as long as he keeps replenishing his hearts. Although Kakuzu is originally strong, it's a shame that Kishimoto-sensei prepared him as a character to be defeated. To put it bluntly, it's no exaggeration to say that Kakuzu was almost entirely defeated by Naruto. He was fighting alongside Haiden against Team 10. But, as mentioned earlier, was separated due to Shikamaru's actions. However, unlike Haiden, Kakuzu was strong enough on his own and manages to corner Team 10 to the brink of defeat. Earth Grudge Fear is indeed powerful. Although Shikamaru and Kakashi managed to destroy 2 of his hearts, he still has 3 left and is quite at ease. But then, he has to face Naruto, who appears as a reinforcement from Team 7. Naruto launches his new wind release, Rasen Shuriken technique at Kakuzu, destroying 2 more of his hearts. Finally, Kakashi's lightning blade destroys the remaining heart, resulting in Kakuzu's death. If Naruto hadn't arrived, they probably would have lost. Kakuzu, who was used as a test subject for the new technique, is somewhat pitiful. Number 4, Deidara. The fourth character to be defeated was Deidara. He's the one who considers explosions to be art. Sasuke was the one who defeated Deidara. Upon learning that Orochimaru was killed by Sasuke, Deidara sets out to assassinate him. Upon encountering Sasuke, Deidara unleashed his C4 attack. But Sasuke managed to neutralize it and survived. C4 is a technique that possesses earth release properties, which don't match well with Sasuke's lightning release techniques. So it ended up being a dud. I see, the nature transformation setting plays a significant role here. Later, Deidara incorporated explosive clay into his body. turning himself into a powerful bomb to take Sasuke down with him. However, Sasuke had already summoned Manda and used space-time ninjutsu to escape the explosion. Deidara died in a self-destructive explosion, falling in a somewhat anticlimactic manner. The Akatsuki often met their end in battles against opponents with unfavorable matchups. Number 5, Uchiha Itachi. The fifth one was Uchiha Itachi. He was defeated earlier than expected. It's not so much that he was defeated, but rather that he orchestrated his own downfall. The Uchiha clan, with Fugaku as the ringleader, was planning a coup against the village to annihilate the clan and suppress the rebellion. Itachi left the village and joined the Akatsuki. By not telling Sasuke the truth, he made Sasuke believe that he was the enemy responsible for wiping out their clan. At that time, Itachi, who became the target of Sasuke's revenge, was already suffering from a disease. And when he was defeated by Sasuke at the Uchiha's sacred place, he was barely clinging to life with the help of medication. Despite his condition, he lied about wanting to steal Sasuke's eyes for the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan and fought him. In the battle, he used powerful techniques like Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu, which put a strain on his body. However, he managed to corner Sasuke while coughing up blood. With his last words, "Forgive me, Sasuke, this is the end," he died after implanting Amaterasu in Sasuke's eyes. Itachi, who lived only to be defeated by his brother, had an unfortunate fate, killed by destiny. Number 6, Nagato, Pain. The sixth one was Pain. Well, it's Nagato. Nagato is a character who attacked Konoha with all 6 paths of pain and was defeated in a battle with Naruto. Here's a summary of how he was defeated. Nagato, using the Rinnegan's 6 paths of pain technique, overwhelmed Naruto. In the end, Naruto defeated the Deva path, and all 6 paths of pain were destroyed. Nagato's location was revealed through reverse tracking by using the chakra receiver. Nagato then told Naruto about his past. He remembered the ideals he had abandoned and decided to entrust his future to Naruto. It was because Naruto declared that he wouldn't kill them and would uphold Jiraiya's teachings. Nagato, who had been exhausted from his battle with Naruto, used the outer path Samsara of Heavenly Life technique. As a result, he revived the victims of Konoha. But due to the excessive strain on his body, he eventually ran out of strength. Number 7, Hoshigaki Kisame. The seventh one, as the story enters its final stages, is Hoshigaki Kisame. The one defeated at this point was Hoshigaki Kisame. He was Itachi's partner and had an insane amount of chakra. To put it simply, Kisame was defeated in battle against Guy. Kisame was spying to gather information on the Shinobi Alliance when he encountered Guy. Utilizing water release, an attempt is made to escape, but ultimately ends up detained by Guy's daytime tiger. Then, Konoha's Aoba nearly read his memories about Tobi's true face through a mental intrusion. However, at that moment, he bit his own tongue to repel the mental intrusion and escaped from the detention on his own. Afterward, he had a summoned shark eat him, committing suicide to protect the information, and met a fitting end for a shinobi. Kisame was just unlucky to face Guy, a taijutsu user who made his weapon, Samahata, useless. Even so, Kisame's self-sacrifice to protect the information until the very end was a rare, true shinobi-like way to go. Number 8, Konan. At this point, only 2 Akatsuki members remain. The one defeated at this time was Konan. She fought Tobi, who came to retrieve Nagato's Rinnegan, and lost. Konan had prepared a technique as a countermeasure against Tobi's spacetime ninjutsu, Kamui. The technique was the Divine Paper Emissary technique. It utilized 600 billion explosive tags that would continuously detonate for approximately 10 minutes. However, Tobi used his Izanagi and neutralized the technique. Afterwards, Tobi stabbed Konan from behind with a sword, inflicting a fatal wound. In the end, she tried to counterattack Tobi, but was forced to reveal the location of Yahiko and Nagato's bodies through a genjutsu. Despite her resistance, she was defeated by Tobi. If Tobi hadn't been able to use his Izanagi at that time, Konan would have certainly won. Sacrificing one eye to negate reality is indeed too powerful. More than that, I'm curious about how she prepared 600 billion explosive tags. Number 9. Tobi, Obito. The last remaining Akatsuki member was Tobi, also known as Obito. It's what is called a Obito. Obito was in the position of a quasi-final boss, wasn't he? How was he defeated, again? After regaining his self-awareness from Black Zetsu, he fought alongside Naruto and the others against Kaguya. However, he died after taking an attack from Kaguya meant for Sasuke and Naruto as a substitute. At this point, Kakashi received another Sharingan, becoming a possessor of both Mangekyo Sharingan eyes. For a time, he achieved a position among the top class in terms of strength. Conclusion. In this article, we've summarized the reasons for the deaths of Akatsuki members in Naruto. Sasori, Deidara, and Kisame could be simply said to have faced the wrong opponents. They continuously battled against the very opponents they'd least want to face, which is quite pitiable. Those who lost purely due to their abilities, regardless of compatibility, were probably Haiden, Kakuzu, and perhaps Konan. For Konan, the fact that Obito had to use Izanagi shows she most likely defeated him once. However, Izanagi was just too overpowered, making it quite a pitiful situation. Nevertheless, the Akatsuki members have quite a bit of popularity among readers. They maintained their status until the final stages of the story, and, as an enemy organization, demonstrated a highly skilled performance. Also, I personally like their character designs, including the fact that each one of them has a distinct personality. That concludes this article. On this channel, we provide explanations and discussions about Naruto and Boruto. If you're a fan of the Naruto series, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you for watching until the end.